How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Franco, and joined by Bowieknife.
Hello!
Welcome back to Let's Play Horizon Zero Dawn. We have finally arrived in Meridian.
Oh man, it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming, but I know Olin's so fucked.
Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
More words, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
I mean, compared to what he could do, that's actually not that bad. So, yeah, Aaron's sister is dead, for those of you who didn't catch on. And he's kind of...
drunk.
Yes. I was going to say hammered and sloshed.
He's fucking cocked.
You ever get plastered so hard that you have to invent new words for how plastered you are?
How are we gonna get in?
Aaron has.
Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this.
Alright.
Pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
I wonder if this world is frayed. Or if they're near it is warm.
Before we do that,
Apparently we're gonna steal all his shit. Family portrait. Oh, and a cage. It's one of those houses, I see.
kinky.
Can you break that?
No, you're supposed to push it, but,
Do
oh,
we-
I have to examine the rug
Oh,
first.
okay. I was gonna say, do we not have the ability to push? Because...
I thought I could just kind of, like, skip it, but...
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it?
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram. Nothing gets through it.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. Wait.
Nope. Don't think I am, but first, is there anything we can do with this family portrait now?
It looks like a picture of Roman's family.
So machines exist,
Looks big and heavy.
but they couldn't make a camera to take pictures.
Well, it's not like they created the machines.
Well, something had to. I haven't gotten that far in the story yet.
And that's kind of the mystery of it.
Fair enough.
Is also figuring out,
I
one,
did say not to
what
break
happened to the
it,
world.
didn't
It's the way it is now. Because this takes place in the future.
Spoilers.
That's not a spoiler.
I mean, it shouldn't be because there's machines and shit.
But yeah, this takes place way in the future after, like years after the world has ended. Like, generations have lived in a world past the end of our world.
I mean, you know, besides the fact you can get killed by machines and evil tribes, they're doing pretty well.
Hell of a city.
Yeah, and I mean, all they had to do was force people to build shit for them. I mean, technically... You know what? No, never mind. I was gonna say the Egyptians did that, but no, they didn't. They actually hired people to build the pyramids.
And they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and
took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Oh. Well, I want to forgive him, but I don't.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map.
It's a Jotnar shrine.
It was the places he visited.
Boy, another one. Here.
Okay, now I really want to see like a patch where Kratos just walks in. Boy.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill.
Boy.
Called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Because in that game, I will never be able to hear the word boy without
I
thinking of
see
Kratos.
things with the focus.
It reveals the unseen.
I see things with the Force. Focus.
It's the same?
You ever see
device is
the
the same.
Jeremy Renner
Somehow
interview when he's talking about the French-Canadian director that he worked with?
No.
Okay, so apparently he had a really thick accent.
Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you.
Focus. He'd be like, okay, Jeremy, we are going to focus. We are going to focus on Amy's face. Right here, okay? Jeremy, are you focusing? We must focus. Okay. Alright, and then we are going to go from focusing on Amy's face. And then we are slowly going to come on your face, Jeremy.
Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be.
I think that's how we're going to refer to the focus from now on in this
We're just
game.
going to call it the focus.
faster on my own.
Wait.
Okay, we have to press R3 to activate the focus.
See the unseen.
Okay, well,
Examine this journal with your focus.
Asking you to help me, Abel.
okay, when you say it, it sounds natural. When I say it, it literally sounds like I'm trying to say something horribly.
But the exact
Yeah, it must be because I
soldiers
am
who did.
French.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal.
I always just,
Oh.
if someone asks me,
Came here
hey,
hunting
what are
the
you?
people who nearly
I'd be like,
killed
I'm
you,
French
who
Canadian.
massacred your people.
I'm not just
Why
French
should you have
Canadian.
justice and not me?
I also have a lot of English, Irish, and German
I'll
in me
head
as
to
well,
Ridge Pass.
which I did
Where
not know.
somebody was found.
As far as I know, I'm only Italian, Irish, and a little bit Scottish.
Which would explain why I can do a British accent, an Irish accent,
Make me beg.
and
Redridge Pass, you said.
sometimes a German accent, depending on if I practice it a little bit. The German accent's a little bit tough because it's kind of like an odd accent.
I can only do a German accent when I'm like yelling, like doing
I
a
can only
fake
do
angry
it. I
German
can only do it
accent.
if I'm doing like the evil doctor thing from like 100 Acres, where I'm like, "Guten Tag, yeah, yeah."
It is time
Jeremy,
for
we have
the experiment.
visitors. Yes, we have the children here. It's playtime.
Smells like nothing I've ever smelled.
Jeremy,
Is that some kind of
you must behave.
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine
You
hunter
must
too.
behave
I've hunted my share.
in front
Well, let me give
of
you
our
a word of
guests.
advice. Don't bother with the
Okay,
hunter.
it sounds like you're working through some personal demons, and I know you're trying to like.
It's fun time. It's playtime, and playtime is the best time.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing. If you like
Yo,
stuff,
they have asked me multiple
I'm
times to
known
come
as a
back and
skilled
do
hunter
that.
back
Really?
home in Bador. So I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge.
They just asked me to come back in
Hunt
general.
machines, gain
Yeah,
ranks,
well, you actually
who's
were pretty
best.
good at Haunted
It
Acres.
doesn't work like that at all.
Yeah.
Didn't you like
It's all
win
great to keep the cards
fucking
in
like a
hand
bonus or
alive.
something? Because the guests were like,
I don't need those
That
snobs
section you're
telling
in
me
was
I can
great.
hunt.
I think when I was in the psych ward won a
Are you saying
bonus
that you have to
because
be
we were
Carja
really
to
good.
join the
Because
lodge?
we would do,
No,
we would
they take
honestly
other
always
tribes.
make people laugh,
They have
Yeah.
rules in place to keep
even though they were
outlanders
terrified at the
ranks.
same time.
When
Because they'd be
something
like
above
walking.
took
There's
over,
like this
he promised
really
a new
long
day,
trail
meridian
leading
open
to
to
the
all, but it's a
like you go
sham.
from the mine shaft
Sure, you
into
get
the
to see
psych
the
ward,
feast.
Yeah.
and there's like a
You just
pretty
can't eat the
long
food.
path. Down the path, you would just see me and Matt at the end of the trail just going, "Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? And we would just do the whole song, but we would get creepier and creepier as we go. Like, eventually they'd get so close to us that we'd just be like,
But it isn't gonna
Galileo,
Galileo,
Galileo, Galileo. As
Fashion, Banuk, farewell.
it was so funny. I loved it.
I wish the people that, like, when I was in the nuke house, I wish people there liked that job as much as everyone else, because no one tried in that fucking house.
The best was when they would, that, like, crew came in and recorded going through, and it's just me with, like, green dyed hair and the Joker smile, and I'm just going,
Nice. Fucking Chase was always the rabbit.
oh, I know, he was like a demonic rabbit. And everybody was like, I love the rabbit, he's so chill, he doesn't scare me.
I love that, like, Tyler and Adam didn't know it was him until I went to school the next day, and they're like,
I love that it was like the one day I wasn't there that they went through.
oh yeah, that's right.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing
Because
about.
if I'm not
The
mistaken, that
Northern
was when I
criminals
had
and
the kidney
traitors with their
stones.
second sight. If only you
Yes,
used it to
because
help
Chase
me.
had to
A
drive me
thief
to work
raided my
instead.
home and
Yep.
took my brother's sword.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, oh, in case we never mentioned it on the channel before. And I mean, on my 18th birthday, I got kidney stones, 2 to be exact.
Don't leave anything out.
One for each kidney.
And professional.
One for each amount of suck.
My most valuable possession.
It was only,
just,
if
it
it was
was
only
so
level
bad.
2 suck, then it wasn't that bad.
Otherwise, it would have been
For those who have
getaway.
never had to experience peeing out a rock, congratulations! For those who have,
Why would someone steal the sword?
brothers for life.
Useless. Made from the burnished antler of
People
a
underestimate
lanthorn,
that pain.
finely inlaid with
Yep.
stones all down the
Yeah, I've never had that, and I don't ever want to have that, because it sounds like
12th
fucking
son
death.
gave it to my brother
Well,
for his
all I
military
remember
service.
was I was at
He was
school.
killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew. who
And
stranded
oh my
his
god, I
son
had
in
the
car
worst
jam shadow.
back pain, dude. Like, truly, the worst back pain I had
Most
ever
of the old
felt.
clergy backed the
Like,
man's
the whole
son.
time I was in, like, our cooking class, that was one of our electives that we could take.
Yep.
Which,
As
that
another
was
guard
such an
to a
easy
venerable
elective to
priest,
get
my
through.
nephew had no
But,
choice.
oh my god, I
you
couldn't
tell me, I
couldn't
gotta
do
fucking know
anything.
for that.
I couldn't do anything. I was partnered with two of the girls in our class, and I couldn't do anything. I was just hunched over the whole time, like, holding my back. The teacher just told me to go to the nurse's office because I literally was having trouble just standing up.
He saw the thief escape.
So I finally went to the nurse's office. The nurse wasn't entirely sure what was wrong. They gave me, like,
And
Tylenol.
my
Like,
family, for that matter.
they didn't want to assume kidney stones because I was only 18.
If I could
Right.
get back, all is forgiven.
Not exactly a
No
common thing
retribution
for an
necessary.
18-year-old.
Yeah, no one ever really wants to assume stuff like that.
So they just kind of assumed that it was just really bad back pain. So they gave me like some, ibuprofen and stuff like that. And finally, I went home that day, and I was like, and I knew the symptoms of kidney stones, thankfully, because my family is very susceptible to them. So a
Oh.
lot of my family members have had kidney stones. Like, my mom gets them all the time. So I know what the symptoms are. So
Yeah.
I went up to my mom and I'm like, Mom, I know this is gonna sound weird, but I kidney stones, and just nobody thought it at all. Like, even my mom was like, dude, you don't have kidney stones, you're only 18 years old. So I went to the doctor's the next day. Like, I literally slept through the first day of kidney stones, like, with insane back pain, just thinking that hopefully it would go away the next day.
Yep.
It didn't. It was pretty bad the next day. So I was like, Mom, I gotta go to the doctor. So she took me to the hospital to get, like, a...
X-ray.
and, yep, right there, 2 little calcified stones
Ah.
sitting right there. And they were like, well, you have 2 options. I was like, okay. They were like, we can, like, this option my mom actually does do most of the time when she has kidney stones. She goes into a surgery where they actually use, like, a laser. Harm the skin at all. It's more of like you can't actually, like, visibly see the laser, which is interesting. But it literally just destroys the stones and breaks it down to a point where they just aren't even like visible on an X-ray anymore.
Yeah.
And you can just they just flow right out with everything else because they're so small. So I had that option, which I wasn't too keen of a laser going into my kidneys. It actually did any damage to my kidney, it could be a problem.
Yeah.
And then they said, your other option is, it is small enough, it's not the smallest, but it is small enough where you could pass it. And I was like, I'm like,
You're like, well, both of those
I'm
options
like-
sound fucking horrible.
yeah. So in the end, I chose to pass it.
Someone who can tell me who slaughtered
Do you regret
my
that?
I'm a good
Not
tracker.
really.
Maybe I can help.
Not really. So
mass
first of all,
murder.
I had
That's
never
what
missed a day
five
of
night
work.
guards shredded like
ever.
cabbage
Yeah.
out there in the quarry.
That was the first time, like being in the emergency room, that I had to miss a day of working. Okay, and I only missed 3 days. They wanted me out for like a week. I was like, fuck no. So I was only out for 3 days. I came back the following Sunday
Yeah.
with a kidney stone still left. So I worked at Haunted Acres with a kidney stone, and I passed it at Haunted Acres.
Well, hey, at least like you didn't like climb inside the treasure chest again.
Oh.
Because that would have really sucked.
That would have sucked.
It's like, so much back pain. Justin, get to the
Dude,
chest.
nobody could ever do that after me. I don't think anybody ever dared attempt.
I love how you.
I was
didn't-
like so weirdly flexible. I'm still really oddly flexible.
Yeah.
Like nobody at my work was like, I told them that I could do a split. Nah, you can't fucking do a split. Come on, you're like some fucking chubby kid. I'm like, no, dude, I can do a split.
No, that's just
They're like, dude, there's no way. I'm like, hey, I might weigh over 200 pounds, but
You've been using
I'm fucking flexible as shit.
Sure. Clear away
Right,
bedrock
so
and get
we
to the
went
good
into like
stuff.
the back
We
room
do
with
it
the
for a
ball.
week or so
I was like,
every
I'm
year.
telling you,
But
motherfuckers,
that's
I can
got
do a
nothing
split.
Dead.
And they're like, fucking do it. So I went ahead and did the split, and all of them were like, oh my fucking god! They're like freaking out.
Pile of rocks out there.
And there
Said I
was,
didn't
like,
remember it from
A
yesterday.
couple other people
I
that
told
we
him
worked with
that
were just
this
sitting
here's a
there like
quarry where we move
trying to
rocks all
figure out
day.
how it's
So
humanly
rocks getting
possible.
moved ain't so surprising, lung kid.
It's just very funny. I also did the worm at work once too.
Jesus.
I'll have a look around the quarry.
If you think it'll help.
It's good we have the subtitles on as we're talking about this. So everybody's gonna be like,
No, I know. I
Yeah.
mean, if people want to pay attention to the story of the game and stuff like that,
yeah,
then
absolutely.
fuck yeah, you know, we have the subtitles for you, but I ain't gonna stop doing commentary, man. I will say our last fighting game Friday was lacking some commentary at the beginning
Severely.
because I was more just upset that I was so fucking bad.
Fun for
I wish that
six
it.
matches.
I wish that it showed me like on Steam. It tells you the last day that you played whatever game it is that you're about to play. I wish that it did that for like Xbox and PlayStation,
Does it not?
because I would love to know how long it had been since I played Injustice.
I just gotta say, some of these names are really not that creative. It's a long leg.
It's a
Thank-
long leg. Why? Because they have long legs.
Why? Well, you see those blue eyes it has? That has nothing to do with why it's called that.
For those who want to know, okay, give me a couple seconds here. I will find it.
Oh, we never finished the War Chief's trail either,
Yeah, we really missed
which is another main quest
Yeah.
technically.
this.
Okay, that looks familiar, and I can't remember what the fuck it is.
Why do I feel like I always have a big influence on what these videos are called?
Well, I think the last time was because you and Tyler were just going at it with fucking black coffee and
If you
inverted
like
controls.
Black Coffee, Dark Souls, and inverted controls, hit me up.
Yeah. Equals Lonely Bowie.
But the funny thing is, I don't like inverted controls. It's only on certain, like sometimes I actually do prefer inverted on flying portions of games.
Yeah. No, like in
For some odd reason, like to me, inverted makes more sense. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
you're pushing
like-
down, and it's like I don't know. How to
like the
explain
Batman
it.
Arkham games, like
Yes!
Because I fucking hate the
Oh.
inverted controls on the Batarang that you can move. But when I'm flying and gliding, I'm like, I need to have it inverted because when you pull up, it just feels right.
Right, exactly.
So sometimes
that
it
is
does
that is
feel right.
exactly how I feel with like flying sections. When you
Yeah.
pull down,
You'd expect it to come up because
think about
like,
every airplane movie you've ever seen when they're like, pull up, pull up. They don't fucking pull the. They don't actually pull the wheel up. They pull it down.
just pull up.
Pull up. No, that's down.
What are these inverted controls on an airplane?
All right, so I'm gonna show you guys this really quick.
Yeah, I forget what that is. I think I found that in my game, but that was a while ago.
This is very important, guys. So you definitely want to do this in your playthrough. If you haven't played this game before and you're watching us play it, thank you for waiting a year for us to show you. But
Oh, the ruins.
this is, well, you'll see.
I remember this now. All right.
So first, there's a metal flower down here.
Metal flowers.
Mark 1.
Well, why not?
Mark 1.
That's actually a metal flower mark. If
Because it's an eye for one. Guys, hope you get used to this cave. Because you're going to be coming back here quite a few times.
oh yeah,
Okay? So, why don't we take a look at that?
that's
Probably needed the wash. Armor. From the age of the old ones.
I'm gonna assume that's the best armor in the game.
That is the best armor in the game.
Yep.
So,
So what you need is
I haven't seen one of these since I was a little
you need to open that door.
correct. And what you need to do to open that door is you need 3 locks. Okay?
I think the old ones use numbers
2.
like this to indicate time.
What?
You need 2 power cells.
Oh, geez. What? Oh, yeah, it's 2. I'm sorry. My B.
Yeah.
I don't know why I saw 3.
Because there's 3 lit up, maybe. Like when I first saw those, I'm like, oh sweet, I can interact with these. Why can't I interact with these?
And once you get in there, you can get the best armor in the game.
Yep.
Okay, but you need to get those 2 cores, which
I'm not getting in.
that just say?
Red light means I'm not getting in, is what you said.
Yeah, but there's like
Examine
a,
the breakers is what it
examine
says,
the breakers.
okay.
These are missing power cells.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
have
so
to
that
find
the side
power cells
quest
to
could
get
pop
these to
up.
work.
Oh. I actually activated the side quest completely by accident. In my own game, I was like... Because I found a power
So,
cell, and I'm like, oh, what can I do
Later
with this?
on, because one of the power cells, basically, you're not supposed to be able to get this armor until the end of the game. Okay?
Technically.
Because the breakers are located in places that you have to level up to get to. Like, there's the last breaker you get is towards the end game. I actually finally unlocked this armor in my very first playthrough right before the last mission of the game.
Oh, really?
I put that armor on, and holy crap, I breezed through that last mission. It was like... It was no problem at all.
This is going to be your most difficult
can
mission.
take-
It takes 5 minutes.
You can take like 7 hits without taking any damage, and it recharges itself. So if you
That's-
take like 7 hits and your armor goes away, you just go hide for a little bit, and it just goes...
That's the armor you were telling me about.
Yeah.
I want that armor now.
Yeah. I will be happy to show you guys where they are in later episodes. But I wanted to show you the cave. Because I want to play this game legit. I'm not going to get that armor and just play through the whole fucking game. That armor. It's cheating. Got to play it the real way. However, I will get it before the last mission, and then we'll breeze through that fucking last mission. Because man, is it a blast.
That would be cheating. Gets it in the next episode. Oh no, a glitch.
So I was playing behind the scenes, and I got the Ultra Weave Armor. So we're good for the rest of the game. We're not gonna ever die.
Yeah.
If we see a machine, doesn't matter what level, we
We
will
will
kill
just straight up punch it. We won't even use the spear.
it. Right, exactly.
Just like,
Because who fucking needs the spear?
by the way,
This game is about story, anyways. Who needs combat?
I did a little grinding, and I beat every side mission in the game.
I did a little bit of grinding here, guys, and I beat the game.
And
It's just like, what do you mean you beat the? I beat the game.
we don't have any footage, but here's a picture of a rhino.
We don't have any footage, but I took a picture of what I looked like at the end, and it's just me in front of my TV,
Yeah.
like doing a thumbs
Just-
up with a smile.
Just, okay, I guess we have to do dramatization. Tyler, we need you to be a long neck.
I can't wait for us to play more of this main story. Because this is one of the few games where I got to a certain point in the story and I just kind of sat here staring at my TV, just going, what? For about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then I just thought to myself some more, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm making sense of it. What? It is, let's just say it is a mind-blowing story to me. Like, it's, the reasoning behind the machines and stuff, I don't think is what most people are going to expect.
Dark Souls.
Yes, it is because it's a Dark Soul.
It's just Dark Souls.
It's like this game just transitions into the Dark Souls story. So it's like, so in the beginning, it was gray. There was no black, no white, no light, no dark, no life, no death, just everlasting existence. And there was the eternal dragons. Now the eternal dragons were very peaceful. They almost didn't move at all because there was no life and no death. So there was no purpose to them existing. Finally, out of nowhere, in the kiln of the first flame, a small fire arose. And in that small fire, there was 4 souls. Okay, and these 4 souls got dispersed amongst 4 people. The sun god Gwyn, leader of all the gods in Orlando.
Orlando.
And Orlando, yes. Now, he had the power of conjuring lightning, which was the weakness to the dragons. And all of his soldiers were trained to use this lightning. Now, the soul of death was given to Nero, the god of death. There was the... God, what was the soul of... Oh, man, what was the third one? I know that it was given to...
How many of you guys expected to hear some Dark Souls lore today?
Holy crap, I am going to lose my mind because I know this and it's really bothering me, but I did a lot of thinking today and my mind is very, very bad. But regardless, it got to the point where there was the 4th soul that no one noticed and was found by a small furtive pygmy, and that was the Dark Soul. This Dark Soul is what would become known as humanity. Now, Gwyn feared the Dark Soul and humanity and banished the pygmies to a land of their own in the Ringed City, which we learned about in Dark Souls 3. And in the Ringed City, the pygmies dispersed the Dark Souls amongst themselves rather than being shared, or rather than being kept by one furtive pygmy. So unlike all the other gods, the Dark Soul was dispersed into small shards and given to all of the pygmies. And then I won't bore you with the rest of the story, because if I told you the rest of the story of Dark Souls, it would take up our entire episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. And that's not what we're here for, folks. We're here for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Did anyone get that?
I did.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm gonna take your silence as a no, individual who was just explaining the lore. The Cauldron.
You know what?
Sorry to spoil your fun.
You know, Aloy, they didn't exactly know where you were, but then you had to speak, and you're just like, hey! Come over here! Sad bitch.
This must be the cauldron Drow was talking about. Gotta be a way.
Boom!
One-shotting those watchers in the eye is so fucking cool.
Fucking mine.
I was murdering your friend. Get dicked.
Or a door. But how to open it?
Magic.
Oh dear, how do I open such a mysterious door? But how do we get inside?
You sound like him from Powerpuff Girls.
Ooh.
Just minus the echo.
Oh my. Ooh. Sulu hit star at a show.
That was from Family Guy, right?
Yeah. Yo, it's fucking trippy down here. Isn't this fucking weird?
This looks promising.
You think it's trippy now, wait till you start using mushrooms as healing items.
Oh, yeah.
Some good shit.
I need to cut my ear off to prevent World War II.
I'm gonna cut off my ear to prevent World War II.
Entire place is part of some huge machine. But who made it?
Hey, look, that balancing level was easy.
God of War.
That thing looks like a triangular pipe.
Damaging vents creates a stealth area. Yeah. Sexy darkness.
It's kind of bright.
It is. The guys just along for the ride.
You also not see them, so how'd that work out for you?
Oh no!
Okay.
There we go.
Alright, we had some technical difficulties, but we're back. Well, that worked out.
Oh god.
Now they're just watchers. Red-eye watchers.
Don't you fucking flashbang me? What do you think this is, Call of Duty?
No,
Fucking Call of Duty, bro.
it's New Orleans and Mardi Gras.
in the comments, just for my own curiosity. Are you a Call of Duty fan, or are you a Battlefield fan? Are you indifferent, or do you like both? Please enter your comments now. We'll pause the video so that you can add. There you go. Alright, we're back. What? It was a yes or no answer. I mean, you can't. It's yes, no, both, indifferent. That's the most someone could type. So I waited as long as it would take me to type indifferent.
You'd be surprised. I think that was medicine bush back
Some
there.
dude was like, oh, it's unpaused again. It's fucking dark in here.
Use that flashlight that isn't a flashlight.
Hello.
Thank God for science. It appears we've used the mid-yard bridge.
Whoop. Wrong bed. There we go. Art thou ready for a boss fight? Oh, don't be. Don't be silly. Dilly dilly. Huh? Is it the Shell Walker?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember what the boss fight is in this one. That's very possible, though.
Oh, wait, no, that's not the boss fight. That's like a mini thing you have to do first.
But in which
Looks like
case...
those flying machines move components around.
You know,
Might be able to take me somewhere.
Whoa.
You gotta jump on one of those flying things.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so the boss fight's not gonna be here for a few minutes.
The guy just along for the ride.
Get it? Because we're riding on stuff.
Whee!
It's a good thing that electricity doesn't affect her on
True,
that.
the machines are being built here.
Magic.
It is called magic, magic.
Use your fuckus.
You must use your fuckers. We are we're cruising along here. I probably could jump off and get stuff.
I don't think you can.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try, go ahead.
I'll go as far as this thing will take me.
Nope, you couldn't. Because you have to walk back on your own.
Why am I the way that I am?
You gotta jump.
I know, I'm just checking to see if there's anything back here, which there is not.
Ah, healing items.
Healing items, you know, the use. Alright, why don't you just fuck off? Alright? Can we all agree to this? Alright.
No. Oh.
Figured it out.
I don't remember having to do that here. That's weird.
The fuck was that?
That was static electricity through a force field. Did we just fall down? Oh, for fuck's sake. Try R1. Circle. Which one was it?
Why? That is not the jump button. That is not the dodge button. That is not the interact button.
Is it square?
It's square.
Why?
It's the crouch button. Dude, honestly, I barely remember the controls. It's been so long.
Yeah. No, that's fucking weird. Like, who over at Sony was like, you know what we should totally do for the controls for this game? When you want to jump down from something, crouch. It sounds like you're doing the Ghostbusters theme.
It is.
Okay. Oh, we can strike from above.
Yay, only 9 more to go.
But you haven't done any of them? Or you have to do 10 in one single game?
No, you know, it's probably combined.
Okay, this part I remember. Don't walk her in that direction.
I don't mind fighting the shell walkers. Oh, there he is. Ooh, let's go get his shit.
I fucking hate those things.
I'm gonna go get his shit.
Although I didn't have the fucking tear arrows, so...
Good hit.
Wait, is this shield not like a separate part?
Whoa, what did I
What?
just fall into?
I think you just fell from a high fucking point, but...
Like that high up from anything. This was a hole I didn't see.
Maybe?
Nice. That's probably why I fell to my death. Because I totally forgot to get that last time.
Maybe. When I did this,
I
I
must
just...
have fallen down that.
Yeah, when I did this, I just ran across and took out all the launchers.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
I fucking hate when that happens.
Now they're hunting me.
Hunted rabbits.
Those are the biggest fucking rabbits I've ever seen in my life.
That's it. Stop looking here.
That other launcher gave 0 fucks. Why didn't you override one of them and have them, like, attack the other ones? Alright then. I guess I won't ask any more questions.
This doesn't kill you in one shot, I don't know what will. Nice.
Takes off like 2 points of health.
Fuck. Sorry, wrong arrow.
What? I noticed you weren't using a normal hunter arrow. Therefore, it didn't work.
I noticed you weren't using your weak piece of shit arrow. Therefore, access denied.
You turn
Now,
off
the
your
only reason
targeting
I want
mirror.
to
Is
kill this
something
thing
wrong?
is because it's got good shit.
Yeah. Well, do we even have the space for it?
Oh, come on. Alright, fine. Fucking come at me.
Yeah.
Are you fucking...
Can we not make more? Oh, well, he doesn't have a shield, so, I mean, at least he can't defend himself. Well, when you think about it. And... oh, he's dead. Shell Walker heart. Do we want to try to get rid of something so we can get that, or? Capacity is now 70.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
More inventory.
Ooh, we
And more shit.
Mr. Meeseeks, can you increase the inventory for us?
Ooh, we can do.
5 minutes later. I can't take it anymore! I just want to die! I can't do that voice.
Jerry, can we get back to the task at hand?
Meeseeks aren't supposed to be alive for this long. It's getting weird. Those memes, because they're so fucking funny.
The amount of metal shards we just got.
How much did we just get?
Just from those 2 pieces, like over 300.
Nice.
How many do we have? That's. Look at that. Somehow 160. Oh, wait a minute. It was like it was telling me my total.
Oh. Fudge.
I'm sad.
Yes, you look very distressed. You know, for someone who's never used much technology in her life...
She is fucking quick as a whip, man.
Right?
Never know when I might need these.
I just used an old person term. I'm traumatized by that term.
Quick as a whip.
That and hot ticket. Makes me want to kill myself.
Well, that just got a little bit
Every
dark.
single time my grandmother's like, that person's a hot ticket, I'm like, God, like it makes me twitch. So fucking old.
Okay. When you said quick as a whip, like, you know...
I'm as quick as a whip.
Yeah, for some reason I just pictured you almost getting hit with a whip, and that's why you just didn't like the term.
I own a whip. Like an
I have-
It's like an Indiana.
I was gonna say, might have several questions.
Nah, it ain't one of those whips.
Whip!
Now watch me whip. Watch me nay.
I don't understand that song.
Basically, it was an excuse to dance like an idiot and
I mean,
be
that's
cool at the same time.
that's the only way I know how to dance, because I have no fucking rhythm.
Oh yeah, dude, we're close.
Gonna rappel down.
We're real close.
That still looks fucking cool. I don't care how many times I see that.
It's repel.
Rappel, rappel. I'll pronounce it however I want. This is the internet, where everyone else's opinions matter.
This is the internet, where I don't have to give a fuck about your opinion.
Okay, you remember Scooby-Doo, like the first live-action movie?
Yes.
Those things remind me of the fucking little pyramid.
Yeah,
that
I
they
know,
got.
dude. I think the same thing.
Like,
The
I saw that, I'm
pyramid
like,
heart.
yeah, the Daemonitis, I think that's what it
Yeah.
was.
It looks like that machine carries.
Oh, that's what the boss fight is. That
Oh,
fucking thing.
those are so fun. Oh, I'm gonna pop his little pus bubble. It's gonna be sexy.
I don't think you know how this works.
Shall we examine? Cargo sack, weakness, power.
And fire.
He's weak to shock.
I love how those guys just walked right past you and didn't even look at you.
It's because they really don't give a fuck.
I know some machines that are really
Hello.
fucking bad at their jobs.
Yo, what?
I think you hit the shield, because it's electrified.
That's funny. I made a backfire.
I'm a flashbang. Ow.
I'm gonna flashbang. Ow, I just flashbanged myself.
Dude, that's my good eye. And my only one.
He looked at me and went, huh? Name's Cole. Made of rocks. Don't let that intimidate you. Unless you made decisions.
Gonna escape down that spaceship. Wanna come?
Hey, man. Could escape on that spaceship. You won't come? This is,
I'm really sad that he was not in Avengers Infinity
Hey.
War.
name's Cole. This is my friend Meek.
Piss off, Ghost!
Looking at escaping that ship. You wanna come? Piss off, Ghost!
Boom.
He's gone? Alright, here we go, boy.
I was gonna start a revolution, but didn't print enough pamphlets.
Holy shit, that's a lot of handling.
What did we just get?
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Yeah, I made this boss fight really fucking hard on myself because I had pretty much nothing for weapons. I had the bow and the tripcaster, so I was like using fire arrows, not knowing that it did jack shit against him. Maybe diving into the fire isn't such a good idea.
Oh, come on, my one good shot at the back. There we go. Alright, you fucking
Double fuck.
Oh, fuck! I hit heal!
That didn't just set off the trap, right?
Yeah, okay. No, I mean the Watcher did.
Alright. Is that your plan?
It was not. These Watchers kind of
You might want to focus on them and try to dodge the
What the
big guy.
fuck? Dude, he just pushed me so far? You gotta be kidding me right now. Come on, that's so fucking annoying.
One more. Okay, now we can focus on him. That is not doing much of anything to him, is it?
Considering it's his weakness, I would have expected. What the fuck? Stop shooting fire, god damn it.
What? He just...
It wasn't processed yet.
Oh. I looked there and he like ran through it.
Come on. Thank you.
There we go. Perfect. Can I just quick fire those? Whoa.
Okay, there's that.
Well, he's burning.
Oh my god, every time!
Maybe you should switch to a faster bow.
Oh wait, fucking run. Jesus Christ, sprint! What the fuck? Oh Oh my god, she like stops moving every time she takes this stupid fucking potion and not just screwed up everything. I was not expecting it to go to the left.
Endure and survive. Yes! Jesus. Let's search around and see if we can find some like magical healing mushrooms or something. But hey, that was the first Cauldron.
I don't know what level that bellow back was, though.
That was like 20 something.
That might explain it.
Information about different machines. This will help me overwrite them.
Woo!
And another skill point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we need to heal.
I can override a sawtooth now.
Oh, that'll be fun. If you can get close. Other way, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Should guess it's the one that's wide open. Where the door's wide open.
I have actually never heard that song.
What, you mean like the actual song?
Like the actual song, yeah.
You have never heard the song with arms wide open?
Nope. I've actually never really heard anything by Creed, to be honest. I heard Higher, but that was only because it was like on VH1's 100 Greatest Hard Rock Songs.
How do you go your whole life without once hearing with arms wide open?
I have no Creed albums, and I don't listen to the radio very often. Also, I've never really gone out of my way to look up Creed on YouTube, so there you go.
Nice.
You there!
Stocking up.
I hope you've come to help, because we're getting slaughtered out here.
Oh, I forgot about this side quest.
Okay, I didn't even mean to do it, but let's fucking do it.
Well, you just discovered it. You don't have to, like, talk to him yet if you don't want to.
Lubavad sent me after you.
Oh, I see. And did he happen to tell you why he packed us a crate of Ridgewood instead of decent ammunition? 3 waves of watchers and scrappers so far, and worse to come. Without that ammo, we're good as dead.
Lubavad didn't say anything about Ridgewood. He said you left the ammunition behind.
Then the old fool has gone cross-eyed. Every crate we loaded, I checked twice. The glyph said ammunition, but when we opened it, it was full of Ridgewood shafts and nothing but.
Lubavad sent me because he was concerned for your safety.
The only thing that frightens Lubavad is losing an investment. We do the work, he counts profits.
I have...
By the sun. We might just stand a chance.
Alarms! Long leg approaching!
Two arms! 2 arms!
Yes, I do have 2 arms.
Watcher!
What are you trying to say? Well, the tired I get, the worse my jokes get. Yeah, the camera can be kind of strange in this game sometimes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
not much power behind those heavy attacks.
War machines! Scrappers! That scrapper looks ready to fight!
Wait, aren't scrappers weak to fire? Or good at attacks.
It didn't hit.
This'll put you in your grave.
There. Oh.
What? Not sure what just hit my health.
Yeah,
bar.
what the hell was that?
I don't even know what happened.
There aren't, like, fucking bandits around, right?
No.
Alright. Well, there goes the medicine.
Stupid
One less
side
enemy.
quest.
Fight well, Outlander.
That we didn't even have to actually do.
Pay for someone of your skill.
He didn't pay me, actually. I did this for free.
Never trust the Karja merchant.
Boss! The Soncors are gone!
What? That's impossible. Unless Doreed took them. When the first wave hit us, one of the men ran off. Doreed. I thought he was a coward. Turns out he's a thief, too.
He couldn't have gotten far.
True, but we're in no shape to go after him.
Then I'll get him for you. But this time, I get paid.
Quick learner, eh? Fine. Bring those Soncors back and you've got a deal.
Might as well finish this side quest. He's pretty cool. Close.
Yeah, we'll finish up with this side quest, and then that'll be an episode, I guess.
Yeah. I actually found this side quest completely by accident.
So did we.
That was like running towards the fucking cauldron, and I just came across him. I'm like, oh, it's a side quest. I guess I'll just do this.
Brain's done. Animals will pick up the noise. Hello, Doreed.
Who are you?
The caravan
Jesus.
sent me.
Caravan? What caravan?
The one you sabotaged.
Oh, wait, I don't
You
think I
figured
said it
no
right.
Explosive
I'm
arrows
sorry,
meant no
let's try it again.
survivors. No witnesses.
Jesus!
Look, stranger, I have debts. If I don't pay, the dicers will gouge out my eyes.
Well, now you're dead.
We'll shoot! I wasn't expecting to fight a stalker right now. That kind of sucks.
Wait, really? Oh, you can use this in the fight. I actually never knew that when I did this side quest. I just kept fighting them when I was on the ground.
I don't really remember how to get them to show up.
You just gotta keep shooting them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they're currently invisible right now, so... What the
Found him.
fuck?
There it is. How fucking strong is this thing? take your time and keep shooting.
Yeah, you can't like dodge and shoot them.
But they might be able to anticipate where he's going to shoot next. I just kept hearing beeping. I didn't know if it was actually...
That's the game.
I didn't know it was from the game.
Yeah, there's one bomb.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because for some reason I thought Captain America was going off and I was very confused.
Right on target.
Thank you, Christ.
Oh, very close to death.
Dr. DeReed, that dude's fucking dead.
Nah, not yet.
They're gonna gouge my eyes out. Oh, God!
The caravan. Did they live?
Yes. I got to them in time.
Thank you. As I turn and embrace the sun, may he burn away my sins.
What a waste. At least he died better than he lived.
Well, now that you're dead, let's just steal all your shit.
You're not gonna need that anymore.
Oh, look, you had a health potion. If only you used it when you got hit by the stalker, huh?
Alright.
Save these for the trail.
Let's finish up this side quest, call it an episode.
You're back. And with the Suncors, I see. And Doreed?
A, stalker got him. It wasn't pretty.
And you beat a stalker. That's worth a bonus. Here, take my share. You've earned it. I'll see to the caravan from here. I think the rest of the trip will go smoother.
Alright, well, that'll do for this episode, which is almost an hour and a half long. So,
Yeah. Should we open up our reward boxes here?
yeah, let's do that real quick. Oh man, so thank all of you so much for watching this episode. Hope, like, if you're doing some of the side quests, this might have given you some tips, or at least
Helped you with the cauldron.
entertained you, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, I guess that's the ultimate goal. Are you not entertained?
When Bowieknife is starting to get Dark Souls flashbacks. Actually, I imagine you raged much harder at Dark Souls the first time you played it.
I don't necessarily, I don't rage when I start losing a lot. I just kind of get frustrated and I think about what I'm doing wrong and then I keep going. I literally just, if I keep losing, I will not stop fighting a boss until I kill it. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I need to wake up at 6. I don't care. I'm going to beat this fucking boss. Don't care how tired I am. I will get this thing flawless. I will make my motor functions work properly. Or else...
Walks and works the next day. No one ask me any questions. And fuck those dragons!
Oh, man.
So thank all you so much for watching, and Bowieknife, thanks for joining us and taking us on these little side quests.
Of course.
And as always, we will see you all later on. Ciao.